There is fruits, there's leaves, flowers, there's stem, and then there are roots and there's seeds. These are 5 parts from where the essential oils are derived, and that is how we connect with plants or nature or Mother Nature. Our nature connects with Mother Nature in such way. So citrus ingredients will be fruits of the world, fresh will be the leaves, flowers will be floral, woody will be the bark and the root, oriental will be spices and the seed. Now today, just real quick explanation for next 5 minutes, and then we'll give you a kit which matches your personality. And like I said before, please feel free to reach out to us for an upgrade. We will engrave your name on a perfume bottle, and you will be customized it either at Design Orchard or at Centopia. We can discuss the location later, we'll let you know. But allow me to explain what is citrus, what is fresh, floral, woody and oriental. So citrus is the first phase, like a child. There is a child inside you. If you're high citrus, you've kept it alive, so great job you guys. Whoever is citrus, absolutely fantastic job. You're the extroverts in the house. Happy-go-lucky, you like to enjoy life, and just like a child, innocent enough to reach out to strangers and start chatting. Second one, fresh. Who's fresh here? Can I see citrus in the house? Raise your hand if citrus is your dominant characteristic. Lovely, nice to meet you. Really lovely to meet you. Now fresh. Who's fresh in the crowd? Raise your hand please. I got 1, 2, 3. More? Oh, a lot of fresh. Interestingly, almost 50% of Singaporeans turn out to be fresh. The fresh can also be seen as teenage part of your life. What is a teenage? What defines teenage? The life statement that defines teenage is life is not about me, it's not about you, it's about us. So fresh are absolutely fantastic at being a team player. If you are an HR manager working for a company, fresh are your best friend if you want to keep the team together. So thank you. There are quite a lot of fresh here. Fresh perfumes in the market will be packaged typically in blue color, something aqua, something sea salt. Davidoff being a very good example for it. Now florals. Florals, they never will raise their hand, but I want to see you. Please raise your hand if you are floral. High on floral, please raise your hand. Yes, there is a very shy smile and a shy hand as well. So florals are introverts. Introverts, but kind, caring, sensitive and agony ounce of the world. Whenever somebody is in trouble, you're always around to listen to their trouble. The problem is, when you need people, they're not there. but, there's a but. Did you actually open up to them? Because you only have 2 or 3 people, your heart is so soft that you open up only to 2 or 3 people. So nobody else really knows your trouble. So thank you very much for raising the hands. I know there are more florals here, but they are not raising the hands today. So next one, woody. Woodies I want to meet. I really want to meet woodies. They are functional introverts. They'll rather be quiet in the room, but work, got to do it. So how many people are woody? I would like you guys to take life a bit easy. Why do you have to be so responsible? But of course, if you're a hiring manager, look for woody and give them all shitload of work. They will get it done anyway. So woodies are responsible and more responsible. That's all they do. Woody, now I want you to think of aromatherapy as it is presented in the world. When you're stressed, of course, if you're responsible, part of your life is, being stress is part of life. Where do people go to de-stress? Yoga, meditation places. Some people will turn to religion, so which is church, mosque, spa, massage places. Where do you find sandalwood? Where do you find incenses? Where do you find woody scents? These places. So that is how aromatherapy is being used around you. It's just that if these days we're so busy with phones, but if you look around, smell around rather, then we will see aromatherapy everywhere. Now Orientals, my favorite people, my Steve Jobs. Raise your hand if you are highest in Oriental. Alright, one, two, lovely. I really want to clap for you because you have the belief. If you guys think this is the way to live your life, then that is the way you will. It doesn't matter who tells you, your parents tell you, the world tells you. It doesn't matter. My life, my way. So that's an Oriental. So I don't want to take more of your time. I know others are waiting for you, and there's so many more interesting things to do today. So I'll let you guys go. But please do collect your kit from us. And once again, this kit is really tiny version of what we can offer. We have 200 orders at display at Centopia. So I would request you to please come to Design Orchard. Bring your kit along as is. We will engrave it and will help you upgrade it to a proper perfume making session. So with that, please bring your personality test and we will give you your kit for now, and then you have next activity waiting.
Thank you, Prachi. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed the session and that you find a little bit more about yourself and a scent that is suitable for you. Next up, we actually have an enchanting scarf styling workshop, meticulously orchestrated by Binary Style, that will take you through the history of Singapore. Binary Style is known for their conversational prints, which is a masterful fusion of architecture and nature. So without further ado, let me hand over the time to Santi, the founder and designer behind Binary Style.
Let me find a space first. Can everybody see the scarves? Actually, you're welcome to move around if you would like to see the design. Yeah, but anyways, okay. Okay. Sorry. It's my time. Can you hold the microphone? Yeah, sure. Okay, sorry, we need to improvise a little bit. Okay, my name is Santi. I am the co-founder. Okay, maybe, sorry. I'm the co-founder of Binary Style, and we are one of the local brands that is being represented by Singapore Fashion Council and Design Orchard. And our scarves is actually there because showcase about many fantastic local designers. So essentially, we are a lifestyle brand, and we've been around since 2015. That's the year of the SG50, of the Jubilee, if you remember. So we are, our product range from apparels, accessories, and also homeware. But most people know Binary Style as the brand that narrates Singapore stories on scarves. So today we have about 200 different designs that covers everything Singaporeans, and which I'm going to show you a little bit. Yeah. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Can everybody hear me? Sorry about that. I'll try to speak louder. So, how we tell Singapore stories of our scarves. For example, I'm just going to take it off like this. We tell Singapore story from the origin. If you remember, of course, there is a legend of Sang-Nila and the lion. So this is what we have now. And we also talk about the journey of our nation. Something like this. I mean, you can actually see some of the familiar buildings. This is the building near Mount Sophia. And of course, you can't really tell the story about Singapore without the story of our nation building. And those people who are responsible or contributed a lot. So this is our Santi lady scarf. So, and then the next one, of course, we are, with the two founders, we are former architects, so we are naturally very, drawn toward architecture. So you can't really tell the story about a place, we are telling the story about the architecture, old and new. And of course, when we talk about the nation and the development, we can tell the story about how the old and the new development actually juxtaposed nicely in Singapore. This is our Chinatown scarf, very popular. Sorry, I have so many. If I can, I would like to bring all the 200 designs, but I can't. Okay, and of course, you can tell the story of a house special in Singapore by showcasing the beautiful diversity of Singapore. So this particular scarf is actually inspired by British demand. And I would like also to tell the story about this beautiful scarves. This one is our recent design that is showcasing all the different birds that we can find in clothing. Now I realize that some of these birds are familiar to you, but some of the birds, other birds, might be a little bit exotic, but I promise you they are there in clothing, or sometimes also in the mainland of Singapore. So, okay, I think when you talk about the scarf, you can't really, I think many Singaporeans are quite unsure about how to wear the scarves. I mean, we're growing up in such a warm country. I think many people don't really grow up with scarves. But don't worry, we're going to show you some way to use it, or some way to style it. And people actually. Yes. Okay. Sorry about it. Okay. So this is my colleague Nadia. If you would like, you can come forward. We will show you how to tie the scarf into a shoulder bag, and also how to use it as a gift wrapper, and also to wrap up. Thank you so much. Okay. You are welcome to come closer if you like. Okay, the first one that we're going to show is how to use a scarf and turn it into a bottle carrier. So sometimes we are invited, for example, the original party, and we would like to bring a bottle of wine, but we don't want to put it in the boring wine shop bag. This is how you do it. So basically, you just put the bottle flat and just roll it from the other side. I think you better just do the demonstration. See the demonstration and just witness how to do it. So you make two knots on the other side, so it almost looks like a candy wrapper. You put the two tails together and just create a knot on the top. Okay, now it's done. So you can be the perfect dinner guest with your perfect bottle of wine, and it looks actually very pretty. Yeah, okay. Shall we move on to the next one?